हमें तेरी ममता Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all settle down. As we prepare to connect to Shri Mataji in our meditation, let us begin with spreading both of our hands towards Shri Mataji. And with all our love for Shri Mataji in our hearts, let us look at Shri Mataji. When we start our meditation with connecting to Shri Mataji through the photograph of Shri Mataji, our attention starts to settle down. Let us spend a couple of minutes with Shri Mataji, surrendering everything, our thoughts, our worries, whatever happened during the day. Let us tell Shri Mataji all of that. Let us empty our attention, our heart, our brain, so that we can meditate. Shri Mataji, we surrender all our worries, thoughts, attachments at your divine lotus feet. Shri Mataji, we surrender all our ego, conditionings, fears at your divine lotus feet. Please take us into meditation. As we begin this conversation with Shri Mataji, we'll see that the vibrations in our hands start to increase, meaning the response of Shri Mataji, which is all the time coming to us. We start feeling it because our attention starts to settle down. So as we look at Shri Mataji, let us also keep our attention on our fingertips and try to absorb the vibrations by bringing our attention from our fingertips towards our palms and from there towards our wrists. Shri Mataji, please bless us all with your divine vibrations. Please give us all the ability to absorb your divine vibrations into our nerves. Let us slowly close our eyes. Let us try to gather our attention. If it is trying to spread out, let us bring it back into the present where we are sitting in front of Shri Mataji. As we train our attention, we'll see that it will become easy, that as soon as we look at Shri Mataji, we will become thoughtless. Shri Mataji, verily you reside within each one of us in the form of our Mother Kundalini. Please be awakened and please let us feel your movement. Let us slowly bring our attention on our Mother Kundalini in our sacrum bone. And collectively, let us slowly raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. Without any rush, let us keep our attention on vibrations and with that seriousness, with that awe and respect, we are raising our Kundalini for the first time. Let us put our head back, tie one knot on top of our head. Let us raise our Kundalini for the second time, very slowly as we raise our attention as well from the central channel. As the Kundalini comes up, let us put our head back, tie two knots. And third time. Let us put our head back, tie 3 knots on top of our head, and let us take a break. Both of our hands again in front of Shrimati. Let us see if our vibrations have increased, if we can feel anything on top of our head in our Sahasrara. Let us now slowly take Bandhan. Our right hand goes from above our head, comes to the right, and then back again. Let us do this, as Sri Mataji says, with grace. With this bandhan, we can even pray to Sri Mataji to protect us from everything that tries to disturb us, that tries to distract our attention, and doesn't allow us to meditate. Sri Mataji, please let us feel this bandhan that is made up of your vibrations. Let us try to take our attention a couple of inches away from our body, where we just took the bandhan, the kavach of vibrations around us. Let us try to see if we can take our attention there and if we can feel the bandhan around us. If we can spend a couple of minutes every day to keep our attention on this bandhan, it will automatically give us a lot of self-confidence, will take out all fear, all anxiety, and we will feel more connected and more in protection of Sri Mataji. Let us now keep our right hand on our left Swadhisthana. Left hand is towards Sri Mataji, right hand on left Swadhisthana. Let us try to keep our attention on our left Swadhisthana and Sahasrara. And with our complete understanding of the principle of left Swadhisthana, let us pray to Sri Mataji here. Sri Mataji, please awaken our pure desire within us. Sri Mataji, please strengthen our pure desire within us. Sri Mataji, please bless us all with pure knowledge. Sri Mataji, by your grace, please destroy all badhas on our left Swadhisthana, all negativity, all impure knowledge, all wrong knowledge, and all conditionings. Sri Mataji, please let all these negativity be destroyed. Sri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Please remove all materialism, all attachments, and all badhas on my left Swadhisthana, which stop me from knowing who I really am. We know the meaning of Swadhisthana. It's made up of two words, Swa plus Adhisthana, meaning the establishment of the self, the spirit. So when the left Swadhisthana catches because of various reasons, we cannot meditate. We cannot feel who we are. And we cannot go deeper. Sri Mataji, please remove all thoughts, all attachments, all fears coming from past experiences. Srimati please purify our left Swadhisthana. Let us now take our right hand back. Let us keep our left hand on the liver. On the right side of our right nabi, just below the ribs. Let us press the fingers of our left hand a bit. Now let us try to keep our attention on the liver, where we have kept our hand and Sahasrara. With right hand towards Srimati, we are trying to absorb vibrations from the right and give these vibrations to the liver from the left hand. Srimati, by your grace, please cool down our liver. Srimati, by your grace, please let our attention be stable, be pure and enlightened. If our liver is heated up, our attention cannot become stable, meaning we will get a lot of thoughts, worries, stress, causing obstacles in our meditation. So let us try to use vibrations as much as we can to cool down our liver. If we have to use ice to cool down the liver, let us make sure we don't use ice a lot. Let us remember what Srimati said about using ice on the liver. Srimati said, rub ice on your liver or rub ice on the soles of our feet. So let us make sure we don't use ice for a long time on the liver. Otherwise, the liver freezes and we can become lethargic and left-sided. So if we do not want any side effects, best way is to use vibrations. With the left hand, we can give vibrations to the liver. We can pray to Srimati to purify and enlighten our attention. Srimati, please remove all badhas from our liver. Srimati, please remove all impurities from our attention. Srimati, please give us thoughtless awareness. Srimati, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Verily, only you are the doer and the enjoyer. I do nothing. Please remove all false doer feelings, all false ego, and all the stress that comes from these doer feelings. Srimati, please come into our attention. Let us try to feel the coolness spreading in the area where our liver is. Also on Sahasrara. Let us take our left hand back. Let us try to give clockwise bandhan with our right hand to the liver, where we had kept our hand. And as we give vibrations with the right hand, as we make clockwise bandhans with our right hand around the liver, let us try to see if we can feel the coolness of the vibrations around our liver. If there is excessive heat, that will go away. This excessive heat will come out. And we will also feel the coolness increasing in our Sahasrara. Let us now keep our right hand on our heart. Let us try to take our attention inside of our heart on our spirit. And the biggest, the most powerful mantra that Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. This mantra, which is solution to any problem, to any catch, to any imbalance, let us try to use it as much as we can. Shri Mataji, I am not this body, this ego, conditionings, illusions. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Please let me feel my true self. With all that intensity, let us say these affirmations as a conversation with Shri Mataji. So they will act. Each prayer that we offer is heard by Shri Mataji. And we can feel the response of that coming if we have our attention on it. So with that intensity, let us pray to Shri Mataji here. That Shri Mataji, please open our heart completely. Please destroy all badhas, all distractions that are an obstacle in our ascent. Keeping our eyes closed, let us now keep the right hand on top of our head, bow down in complete humility. Let us stretch out our fingers of the right hand towards the sky tightly. Keep the center of our palm on top of our head. Press and move the scalp clockwise. Let us take our complete attention where we have kept our hand. Let us make sure our attention is on Shri Mataji now and not on anybody or anything. Now what we feel in our Sahasrara is completely up to our own intensity, our own connection with Shri Mataji. So with that intensity and pure desire in our heart, let us say here, Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Adi Shakti. Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Sahasrara Swamini. Shri Mataji, please open our Sahasrara completely. Please come into our Sahasrara. Please let us feel your Nirakar presence. Shri Mataji, please bless us all with complete thoughtless awareness. Keeping our eyes closed, let us raise our right hand and see if we can feel the cool or warm coming out. Let us not bring any thought, any problem, anybody in between us and Shri Mataji now. Let us see if we can feel an upward pull or some kind of movement on top of our head. Let us raise our right hand as high as we can feel the Kundalini coming up. As we raise our hand, let us also try to raise our attention to that height. We can take our right hand back. Let us check with our left hand. And again, raise our left hand as well. As high as we can feel the flow of our Mother Kundalini coming up. And try to fix our attention at that height. Let us now take both our hands towards Shri Mataji. nicely opened out and not falling down, but towards Sri Mataji to receive the divine vibrations. Let us try to sit straight as much as we can without straining our back to allow our Mother Kundalini to come up easily. Let us take our complete attention above Sahasrara. Sri Mataji, please take us beyond all thoughts, confusions. Please make us peaceful and balanced. Without putting any pressure, any strain on our forehead, eyes, or eyebrows. Let us take our attention on top of our head. If we can't take our attention above Sahasrara, let us not force ourselves. We can keep our attention on Sahasrara. If the Kundalini comes down, we can again pray to Sri Mataji, keep our right hand on Sahasrara and bring the Kundalini up. Because that is what is our meditation. If the Kundalini comes down, the meditation is not happening. Let us try to see if we can be in complete thoughtless awareness for 30 seconds. In complete connection with Sri Mataji. The Sahasrara, which is the door of the kingdom of Sri Mataji, where no negativity can enter. And if our attention is there, no negativity can affect us. Let us keep our attention on Sri Mataji above our Sahasrara. Continue to be in meditation for another couple of minutes. And with our attention there, we can listen to Sri Mataji's talk. But with a desire that Sri Mataji, please give us the ability to absorb your divine words from our Sahasrara.
So there are two types of meditation, two types, where one is the meditation where we can call it the antarmana, that we meditate inside ourselves to see for ourselves what's wrong with us and how we have to correct, what we have to do about it. And another is bahirmana, is outside. How we have to live outside. You have to have a discipline which is not imposed on you, but very happily which you have accepted and have imbibed. For any art, say in India, I don't know here, but you have to put yourself into a rigorous training to achieve any height. You cannot haphazardly move about it. You cannot take just easily everything. In Sahaja Yoga there is no tapascharya, there is no penance for you. It's all blessings. But one should not get lost with those blessings if you have to really get into yourself in its full depth. So for the Antarmana, it is important that you all should meditate morning and evening every day. Is alright even if you do not brush your teeth, but you must meditate. It's an important thing. That is the reason I find that in the West people go on catching, again cleaning, again catching. Every time I find somebody is suffering from either for some sort of a conditioning or say some sort of a badha, or sometimes it's ego or something. It comes and goes. It is not something that is detached permanently. As we have to take our bath every day, we have to wash ourselves every day, in the same way we have to wash ourselves within. So meditation is the antarmana tapaha, as you can call it. But it's not such a tapaha. You don't have to go to Himalayas and sit there. You have to just do this meditation early in the morning. In the Sahaja Yoga system, I would say the best that is working out is in Germany and in Austria, these two. And also England, but not to that extent. I would say these two are working out the best. And thirdly, in Rome. They too have ashrams of the same kind. But for them it is very important to achieve the heights of Sahaja Yoga. Absolutely, nothing is more important. Invariably in all these ashrams I have seen people get up at 4 o'clock. I also get up every day at 4. Then I may sleep later on, but at 4 o'clock I am up. They take their baths, get ready for the pujas, and then sit down and do about 5-10 minutes puja of the photograph, and then meditate. Then they go and have some breakfast or something. Then when they come home from work, also they sit down together to meditate. That's the collective part of it. Or discuss whatever is to be done, how are we to propagate Sahaja Yoga. They just talk about Sahaja Yoga. Or they decide what should be done, what is the best way to solve the problems of Sahaja Yoga. And then in the night before sleeping, invariably all of them, one and all, even children before sleeping, soak their feet in the water, sit for meditation and sleep. But once you start getting up in the morning, you'll get the habit and then you sleep early. Then you can sleep early. Getting up in the morning really will help you for the whole day. So start this kind of a practice. You must meditate every day. And this is the reason why I find people, whenever I come, they're again caught up. Something gone wrong. This is wrong, that is wrong. They're caught up here and there. Why should you? Day by day you must rise. Day by day you should be at a much higher state. And this new breeding has to come within us, that we are Sahaja Yogis. And we are not here only just to have good food and to have nice time or nice meetings, but we are here to become those unique personalities which are required to raise the humanity to a higher state. So you have to be now responsible for yourself. You have to look after yourself. And you have to tell yourself, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, please now behave yourself. Otherwise, Sahaja Yoga is lost to you. It's not going to help you much. We might increase in quantity, but quality-wise will be missing. And one attack of negativity can finish such a quantity that we think is too much. It has happened once. So now all of you must develop that dedication to yourself to find out what's your problem and how you have to correct it. If it is done every day, I can assure you, you will have no problem of any kind. Your thoughts will stop, your problems will be solved, and you'll have no catches at all, because you have washed them off. But if you leave them on your being, then they grow and they become big. So there should be no lethargy as far as meditation is concerned, but joyfully you will start doing after some time. You won't be happy if you have not done it. But in the beginning, you will have to goad yourself and tell yourself that this body has to be cleaned. But more than that body, this mind and intellect, both of them are to be correct. To be an instrument of God, you have to be perfect personality. Otherwise, we may not be able to communicate the message of Sahaja Yoga in the proper way. So our instrument has to be perfect to manifest Sahaja Yoga. If it is not, all the defects can have double effects. Like first, it will affect you. You can never feel the full advantage of Sahaja Yoga. And secondly, it will affect the people who will meet you. And gradually they'll find out there's something wrong with you. Some sort of a subdued madness, they'll say, this Sahaja Yoga is. Because I don't find anything great about this man. He's halfway here, halfway there. Once you start getting deeper into your being, you'll be amazed that you can develop such capacities that you will be amazed at yourself. Of course, there are blessings, there are miracles. But think of your own capacities. What are your capacities? All the time. It is not you should say, now I'm all right. You should not say that I am perfect. You should not say, now I'm a Sahaja Yogi. Never think like that. The moment you start thinking you are perfect, you are finished. When there is complete understanding of yourself and complete understanding of these vibrations, then only you can handle them properly. All this knowledge is for you. Is absolutely free, as you know, and all this mastery can be yours. So today I have really thought of telling all of you that you have to develop the depth within yourself. And if you cannot develop that depth, then you are still a mediocre. So you are not achieving all this for your ego. You achieving it because you are a seeker and now you have become a Sahaja. So it is to be understood that it's not something like a advantage in money wise or something that I have to have a power, this, that. Because if you do not meditate, your attention will go to such things. So now what you have to do is to, at the very first shot when you get up in the morning, you first say that, let me see what is my responsibility as a surgeon. After some time you start enjoying it because it will give you such tremendous powers, such tremendous experiences. So, if you really do the antarmana, if you really see inside yourself, while meditating, you see yourself, your chakras and all that, and then you find out this introspection. Why am I like this? Just separate from yourself. See for yourself. Why am I like this? Why I did like this? Why do I think like this? Who am I? These questions, when answered, you will know all your worth, your value. I do not know how much I should stress, how much more is needed to stress the importance of meditation every day. Like these advertisements you see every day, they just go on bombarding on your head and buy this, buy that, buy. It acts. In the same way you have to every day bombard yourself. Now meditation, get to meditation, get to meditation. Then, in the same way, unless and until you cleanse yourself every day, you will not know what's wrong with you. I hope you'll pay full attention to what I have said. With full attention on your inner being, projecting out, like a witness to yourself. Now, at the end of the day, we should find out what good things I have done for Sadhu. Also, we can find out how I have been not up to the point in Sadhu. If it could be done, you find out how far I have gone with these powers to spread Sahaja, how far I can go. But the way, you see, you go on developing deep, and you will be amazed the deeper you go. You won't show off. To just emit. Like, now we are here to gain our spirituality, not to gain money, not to gain positions, powers, nothing. We are here to gain our spirituality, and in that spirituality it's all there. All the satisfaction, everything is there.
Let us see if our attention is still on Srimataji above our Sahasrara. If our vibrations on our hands have increased, let us try to sustain our vibrations, our state, most importantly, our connection to Srimataji through simple techniques like reminding ourselves throughout the day to bring our attention on Sahasrara, to raise our Kundalini, to be in constant conversation with Srimataji about everything that we are doing. Let us slowly open our eyes, look at Srimataji again. The giver of self-realization, our mother and the mother of the whole universe. Thank you, Srimataji, for all your blessings and for giving us our self-realization. Srimataji, please bless us all so that we can keep our connection with you. Srimataji, please bless us all with a pure desire, with a strong, pure desire to be in complete connection with you. Thank you, Srimataji. Let us once again, sustaining our vibrations without any rush, let us collectively raise our Kundalini. Take Bandhan. Let us see if our attention is more settled and subtle. If it easily goes inside on the movement of our Kundalini, let us put back our head, tie one knot. Second time, with all respect, with our Mother Kundalini, all respect towards our Mother Kundalini. Let us put our head back and tie two knots. And third time. Just put our head back, tie three knots. And see if we can feel the threads of our Mother Kundalini coming up. And in that state, let us also take Bandhan. Those of us who can sit more for meditation can do so, but we'll end the broadcast here. Jai Shri Mataji.